Hey y'all, it's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with your weekend read for May 23rd and 24th, 2020. And the cards that we have for this weekend are the Three of Swords reversed, the Five of Swords, the Star card, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. It's the weekend, y'all. Healing and fun will be found in the wilderness. That's something that came up. So go exploring. Take your kids. Especially that was something that kids were something from Friday that came up big time. Go outside and go exploring in a remote area if possible. The more seriously that you take social distancing, the more remote you can venture out to, I guess. So either way, this Gemini stellium is not here to play, unfortunately. Not quite yet. There is intense outpouring, purging, healing, and thinking and communication happening here. Leaning into your discernment. The Magician at the bottom of the deck, he's here again, back at it. Because Mercury is whipping through his home sign in Gemini, trying to clear some shit up. Like, for real. Mercury was just conjunct retrograde ass Venus in Gemini, and then Mercury just squared up with Neptune. So some shit is coming to the surface. Illusions being seen through, illusions being broken, illusions you could be walking into, however you play it. And like, there's just stuff's coming up to the surface. It really is. And I even been like kind of shaky as I was doing this. Like, there's something about getting closer to the root of your anxiety. Some of you may experience nervousness this weekend, tightness in your chest, pain in the right side of your reproductive organs. Things are coming to the surface, and some energetic wounds are manifesting in your physical body. Like overthinking and trying to lean to your own understanding as opposed to leaning on your faith, leading to migraines. Another example, like clinging to old wounds, clinging to heartache, storing grief in your heart, storing anger in your heart so long that your heart starts to palpitate now and that your chest has been feeling tight. People you cut off communication with or maybe still on your mind because you haven't fully forgiven yet. It feels like someone is holding it all in, keeping it all to themselves. When the Magician at the bottom of the deck, especially next to the Star, says it's time to talk about it, boo. Even if it's just an internal conflict, it's time to talk. It's time you talk about it out loud. Write about it. Write a letter to your wounds. Write a letter to the people that caused them. Then burn that shit. Let it be ceremonial too. That's something else that the Magician suggests. The Magician says that, you've discovered something about yourself lately. And the Three of Swords says that it isn't pretty. The Five of Swords says that it's time to address it and acknowledge it and make some changes and cuts. And some of you are being healed from feeling left out, being cut off. That may be something that's really coming up. Something you haven't talked about, but something that has really been plaguing your mind. Get ceremonial about healing. Research ways that you can cut the cords that need to be severed. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. There is old pain coming up and out this weekend, and it's time to let it go, boo. Release. You are cultivating some new skills, and it's going to help you communicate more effectively. So, that's good. And this feels like a very introspective and observatory weekend. Say less. Watch. Observe. Observe yourself. your behaviors and patterns so that you can exert your willpower towards releasing old pain, releasing shitty self-talk, shitty limiting self-beliefs. Yo, someone watching this has very negative self-talk. You just let your mind go to the worst case scenario, the worst things you could possibly say. And like, it's like, I feel it to the point where I'm like, yo, don't talk about my fucking friend like that. That's how it comes off. It's like that bad. Let me be the one to call it out. And I challenge you to speak to yourself in a different manner, to think internally in a different manner, to speak life into your mind, to speak positivity about yourself and your situation out loud. I challenge you. Whoever that's for. Either way, this is a weekend for proclaiming your intentions out loud into the universe. Wishes are able to come true, real healing to progress. Because there is trauma, abandonment, misery, shadiness, and betrayal to release and forgive so that your true magic may emerge. You know, you're learning that you're being guided. So tend to the wounds that present themselves so that you can get busy dreaming bigger and so that your wishes can start to manifest in your physical reality. All right. I love you. Let it be a good one.